Hey folks, Eddie from Brain Pulp TV back with the second part and the second match of our Shadows over Innistrad Eldritch Moon Swiss draft. As you can see, the second match is already on the way, so let's get to it right now. We are on the draw, and we're deciding whether we want to mulligan or not. And, I mean, it's not quick opening hand. I should probably mulligan this, but I'm going to keep it. I am going to keep it. We have a turn. Excellent. We have a turn 3 play, and it's going to be able to enable our madness, which is super great. So maybe we'll catch another swamp before now and then. We can get the pariah out on turn 4. Take inventory. Maybe they drafted all the take inventory cards. Hey, we do have another swamp up. We're still gonna have to wait another turn to be able to cast anything, but we do have another swamp up, which is great. Now this is pay 1 black, and then so I wouldn't be able to do that actually, but I will be able to enable the Weirded Vampire's Madness next turn. Can't quite get the pariah out because the pariah needs 3. This needs 1 black in order to discard something, so not quite there. We also have Certain Death, and it looks like we're gonna have. It looks like, yeah, we have enough lands to cast Certain Death on turn 6. And Fiery Temper kills our Supplicant. We still can hardcast Weirded Vampire this turn, which is fine. Sanguinary Mage. It's going to be a vampire versus vampire battle here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and bring out the Weirded Vampire. And see if it sticks around for more than a turn. I almost hope that they burn up more removal on the Weirded Vampire, because the pariah is... Oh, they do. Okay. So unless they got a ton of removal left, next turn we're going to be able to play the pariah, and hopefully it'll stick around for a while. We could Murderous Compulsion. Nah, no need to Murderous Compulsion right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and hope that we're not walking into a counterspell. And now we get to see if this lasts more than a turn. It's entirely, I mean, there was a lot of removal floating around in the draft, so it's entirely possible that this will die right away. Another Fiery Temper. Not much we can do about that. Not much we can do. We do have stuff that takes stuff from the graveyard, which is great, so that's one that's going to the graveyard instead of exile. Probably going to, yeah, because we did not get our land drops. Let's just go ahead and Murderous Compulsion you. Pass the turn to our opponents. We had creatures, folks. We did have creatures, but sadly we run out of them. Maybe that's their only creature. If not, still, we got Certain Death. They're going to draw more cards. So they did probably take all the take inventories. Thermo Alchemist. That card can get out of hand pretty quick. So we're going to bring out our Foul Bloods. We do not have Delirium, but that's still okay. There's still 3/2s, which is nice. Here comes an instant or sorcery spell. This is instant sorcery, just not simply, yeah, instant or sorcery. Geist Blast. Okay. And they're playing blue, so they're going to be able to get the extra value for that later on. Not a creature-heavy deck, from what I've seen so far. So I'm not going to use Certain Death yet on Thermo Alchemist, because it's not causing us too much trouble. Wow, anything other than a land would have been awesome that turn, but apparently that's not in the cards. I mean, I wonder if it'll help us to do Liliana's here. Because it's something to do. We do have creatures that we can bring in from the graveyard. You know what? Screw it. Hopefully it's one of our creatures that can come from the graveyard to our hand. We have Delirium, folks. We have... What do we have in there? We have... Nothing that can pop out. Not yet, anyways. Okay. And we have Certain Death in our hands. I was really hoping for one of our creatures that could... do we want that? Or another spirit enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. So it's a very control-y deck they've got going on here. That looks like a good target for Certain Death. I don't want to cast Haunted Dead yet because I don't want to discard 2 cards. Yeah, so we're not going to bring out the Haunted Dead yet. We're going to Certain Death the Geist, keep the Swamp in hand, and then we're going to be able to bring out... I don't know how I missed the Haunted Dead being in the graveyard before, but that's actually going to be quite good for us, especially if we keep drawing more land. I smell an instant or sorcery coming up. Take inventory again. Good lord, they did really take all the inventory. So they're going to draw... Wow, they're going to draw a lot of cards here, folks. They're drawing a lot of cards here. They're also going to ping us for a ton, too. So they've got a full hand. This would be great if we drew the 13 card thing. That might be the only way we're winning this game. If it's what I can't remember what it's called. Is it Succumb to Temptation? Is that what it is? If we draw that. No. Oh well, okay. But we can bring out the Haunted Dead from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, so I'm not going to bring out the Brute. Okay. So we're okay still. We can do the Haunted Dead thing this turn. Man, if we can cast, if we get that card. Oh, I'm super excited. And that's staying in with this against these guys. Will they swing in? Wow, their deck just went off. We have a shot of winning this. If we draw that one card, we have a shot of winning this. Of course we don't. Alrighty, that's not good at all for us. Swinging for... we're fairly dead. Like, this is just target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap during its next untap step. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's... Yeah, we're well screwed. I'm sure they'll know this. They ping us for one, and then they fly in. And we don't have anything in here that can deal with it, right? Nope, that's it. Okay, we are definitely startled awake. We are definitely keeping startled awake in this deck against this guy. So that is without question going to happen. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control. That is going to go in. What do I want to take out for that? You know, I'm going to take out Liliana's actually, I mean, did do work for us. Twins, maybe? Certain Death? No. Advanced Stitchwing? Laboratory Brute? Sleep Paralysis, Fogwalker. Let's take out the Wailing Ghoul. Yeah, we'll see how this does for us. Would we like to play first? Yes. This is... Oh, we got Startled Awake. We got one of our major win conditions. We have Sweet Bugger All, other than that. But if we catch more and more land, we get Laboratory Brute out on 4. Theirs is not a super quick deck, so we're going to keep this. I don't know if this is the best opening hand to keep, but it has possibilities. Startled Awake is kind of cute against them. Oh, excellent. And we do have, we'll start off with a Fogwalker. Because 6, so that only means that we need 4 to bring out the Wretched Griff. And it's got Skulk as well, too. So it could be just like, chipping away at them each turn. Of course, they could cast the Sanguinary Mage, in which case now they'll just bounce off each other. Ooh, wish I had a discard chance there, but I do not, so... We do have Turn Aside, which could be useful for us. Really hope I pick up a land. Really need to pick up a land next turn. Take inventory, okay. Excellent, so they're on 2 land. Oh, that's good for us. That's so good for us. Skulk won't make any difference, so let's bring out the Grizzled Angler. And see if maybe this is turn 4. We need to catch another land. We desperately need to catch another land. If we catch another land, this could be a game. This could be a serious game for us. Now that I've cast Grizzled Angler and not left a single blue tap down, I guarantee you Turn Aside would have been useful. Excellent, we caught a land. Perfect. So, we don't swing in. I think we emerge the Griff, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cast with Emerge, sack a creature. It allows us to draw a card. They may counter it. If they do, they counter it. We still get to draw the card, which is nice. Because the thing is, if they counter it, and it goes to our graveyard, Grizzled Angler will definitely flip next time we use its ability. Fiery Temper. The Pariah. That ends up in our hand. That's sad, but we'll live with it. Because we have sleep paralysis, which is going to be able to deal with their sanguinary mage. And if they go mad with the card draw again, we have Startled Awake, which should be good. There's another Take Inventory. They're desperate for land. There we go. So they got one of their lands up. Yeah, I'm just going to let this through. So I think here we're going to swing in. You know, I want to keep sleep paralysis for the Thermoplug. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just casting Weirded Vampire to get a bigger board presence. They don't really have much that deals with board presence other than removal spells. And we do have one turn aside here. Geist? Geist might actually be better than... Yeah, Geist looks like a good candidate for sleep paralysis instead. So... Sleep paralysis, Geist. And I'm going to swing in with the Griff. So we're doing not too bad. We're doing not too bad. Once again, we have a way of countering some of their removal if they want to take care of like the Weirded Vampire. Another one of them. Wow. They made out like a bandit in this one. And I think I'm going to swing in with both. Don't want to swing in with both? Yeah, let's swing in with both. That's whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell. It's going to get +3. So it could end up trading. You know what? I'm fine with that. So Laboratory Brute. Well, hello there. We do not want to cast that yet. Because I like Turn Aside and I like having Startled Awake in my hand. So we're gonna hold on to those. And as well too, that can get casted instant speed at any time. So okay. No, I don't want to do that. So that helps us a lot. I mean, they can swing in for 6. And here, I just think we swing in with everything again. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to keep the pressure up here. And this says what? Skulk. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, returns to his owner hand. So they're deciding if they need to block. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We might still pull this out. None of these are wizards, right? No, okay. Startle Awake. I think we can attack with everything here. Because they are tapped down, so there's going to be no prowess shenanigans. And we only need to do 2 to them. This has got Skulk, so it can't be blocked. So they need to do a lot of removal work. Fiery Temper. So once again, we just swing in with everything, I think. Yeah, we'll just keep swinging in with everything. Bring out the Dragoon. And 1, 2, what's it? Startle Awake needs what? And I'm going to keep the Dragoon. I'm going to keep the Swamp in my hand, and if I, just in case I need to pitch it to the Dragoon. Because this gets through unless they put a 1-something up, because it's got Skulk. So the persistence of our Nightmare might be enough to deal with them. Scour the library. Draw 3 cards. So looking for an answer. They got it? No. Okay, well, that was a hell of a game. I believe Turn-Aside definitely did its work, so I think it was worth bringing in. Spontaneous Mutation. Spontaneous Mutation might actually be quite good against their prowess creatures. And now that I know they have 2 of those Mercurial Geists, that might be very useful. I don't know what we take out for it. No, I think I'm fine with it as is. We'll see how this plays out. You know, this hand I'd probably get rid of. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. Well, that's not good for us either, so we'll mulligan that. This we'll keep. It sucks, but we'll keep it. We don't really need this yet, because we'll put this on the bottom of our library. We need creatures. Because unless we have a permanent they can cast against, that's not going to do us a whole lot of good. Another land? Sure, we'll take another land instead of a turn 2 play. Why? Why? Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Well, at least they're not off to a flying start. Gee, enough with the land. Enough with the land. We got 2 bits of removal in our hand. We'll probably be able to cast Certain Death before we can cast anything else the way our land draws are coming. Murderous Compulsion. Okay, well, we'll probably Murderous Compulsion that. so bitter about these ridiculous land draws. Okay, well, we do get to cast something, which is awesome. Haunted Dead. We also have prime candidates to discard to bring that back into our onto the battlefield for us. I'm not blocking this. They most likely have burn. I'm assuming that's why they couldn't play anything, because they probably only had burn in their hand. Nagging Thoughts. Oh, okay. Well, Murderous Compulsion is gone next turn. Or not Murderous Compulsion, but the Mercurial Geist is gone next turn due to Murderous Compulsion. Geist Blast. Okay. And then they swing in for a huge 7, which sucks, but not much we can do about it. It's gone next turn anyways, so we won't have to worry about it. Okay, so Murderous Compulsion on the Geist. And we're going to swing in with the Haunted Dead. I'm going to keep the 2 islands in hand for whenever the Haunted Dead goes to the graveyard, which is probably going to be next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So, I mean, we do need another one to get Certain Death going, but I'm sure we'll draw another land at some point. Famous last words. Oh, so we did. Okay, so excellent. So now we have that up for Certain Death, and we can just keep swinging in with Haunted Dead. Nimbus. Now this is the tap creature and opponent. Okay, so it doesn't untap during the next untap step, so that's fine. Okay, so we'll swing in. Part of me wants to just deal with the Nimbus here. I think there's worse threats, so why don't we go ahead and bring out the Supplicant? And then I just want to hang on to this in case another one of those Mercurial Geists come out, because that gets out of hand really quick. Now we have them on doing 4 to them each turn. Crow of Dark Tidings, which could be good for us as well too. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep up the pressure and swing in with both of these. Okay. Do you have removal for this too? Okay. Do you have another one of those in your hand? Oh, you're going to trade for it. Oh, okay. So they have 1 card left in hand. What are we going to put in? Swamps. Excellent. We filter out. We would have gotten 2 more swamps, 2 more lands if this hadn't shown up when it did. You know what? I don't think it's important to keep these in our hand anymore, right? So let's swing in. Chilling Grasp. Okay. Yeah, I don't see this dying anytime soon, so let's just start playing out some of the land. Maybe here, because we could do up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, well. Be a creature. Be a big, bad, awful creature. Rise the Tides, put a black token in the battlefield. Okay, well that sucks for us. So they can do, what, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 5 of them, so they can do 10 next turn. So we can, bring out you. And I fully realize how strange this is going to seem, but we got Liliana's in hand. This could be huge for us. We have not been drawing our creatures. We have a ton of creatures in this deck. We've got a bunch of our lands, so Liliana's might be enough to put this game away. They've only got 1 card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, part of me wants to hold it back so I can swing in for 4 and then Liliana's, but I think I need to block at least one of these. I think. Because next turn we can put one of the Haunted Dead in front of it as well, too. Okay, so we're taking 6. Why? Why do you insist on hurting me this way? Fiery Temper. Yes. Okay. Sleep Paralysis and a land. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this. No, I want to cast her, don't I? Because there's very little they can do to us that can kill us next turn. Yeah. Because this can block. It's not going to kill one of them. It can block one of them, so they can do 2. Any idea why it won't let me use the Geist Blast in my yard? Is there a bug? That's a very good question. You should be able to. So they asked, any idea why it won't let me use Geist Blast in my yard? Is there a bug? I'm saying you should be able to. I'd report as a bug. If you get a match loss due to it, they should reimburse you for the loss. And excuse the spelling, because I know I spelled a bunch of stuff wrong. Spelling is fine, man. Thanks. So definitely worth reporting. I just said that it would have made a huge difference for him, so it was definitely worth reporting. Because it would have. Because like any of these burn spells he's been casting, he would have been able to double up due to Geist Blast. So, let's see. That I don't know. He's asking me how to report it. Let's just. Okay. If you guys know why Geist Blast isn't working for him as well too, if it is a bug, if it's a known bug, please let me know. Because I do feel bad because I'm not sure if this opponent cast it on us or it was a different opponent in another. I played a ton of games today. I've been trying to record a bunch, so I'm not sure. But I thought they were able to cast it before. So for the fact that it's not working now, really sucks for them. Okay, the end step. So we could do the safe thing, which is bring out the Haunted Dead, or we could do this. Bringing out the Haunted Dead would be the safe thing to do. Let's do this. You might win anyways. Actually, we don't really have to, go all in on this gamble, do we? No, we do, because we have to have 2 cards to pitch. Okay. Okay, I just said to our opponent, you might win here anyways, going all in on a risky move. So we need to reveal 6 out of 8. Needs to be creatures. Not enough, folks. Not enough. So our opponent... Good games. Sorry for the bug. Make a risk. Okay. So we take the loss. We take the match loss, but honestly, given the fact that he was not able to do the Geist Blast and was actively trying, I don't feel that bad because we probably would have lost then anyways. I can almost guarantee you we would have lost if he was able to activate Geist Blast. Anyway, that is the end of this part. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, advice, please leave that in the comments section below. If you know why maybe Geist Blast wasn't working for him, please leave that comment as well too. You can also contact and follow us on Twitter at BrainPulpTV, or follow and contact me directly on Twitter at GeekTragedy. And now that all that is said, take care everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all very soon.